I got a fever.
Do your skit.
Baby, I got a fever. The only prescription is more cowbell. Oh yeah, baby. Come see me. I'm talking to you. How are you? I'm blind over here. Where am I? I'm old.
Dude, that was fucking awesome.
Night 13 was Ron DeCar's event center. First of all, Justin Joe Brown ran the camera, so it's shitty and all over the place. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Justin. Learn to work a camera. Or quit laughing, one of the two. I know I'm hilarious, but still. I have a question. Do you actually juggle? Yeah. You do? Ah, good. Do you have the pins? Would you be able to juggle? Oh, okay, well, if you don't have enough pins, next time, all right, I want to see you juggle. I've seen him like 3 or 4 times now, I've never seen him juggle. The place is huge. Massive ballroom, really nice stage. But there was like nobody in the audience. I mean, there were some people, but most of them were like in their 80s. Like senior citizens, like retired folk, blue hairs. That's what I'm talking about. There was a lot of blue hairs in the audience. And so a lot of the stuff that we were talking about didn't really relate. I'm trying to tell Keanu Reeves jokes and Christopher Walken, they don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. Without weed, there would be like half the actors. Like there'd be no James Franco, Eminem, like the entire rap industry, that's gone. They were completely lost. But they still liked it. I still got a good reaction. The Morgan Freeman bit got an applause and a huge laugh.
Few people know that apart from being a powerful force in Hollywood, Keanu Reeves considers himself to be a bit of a philosopher.
There was a table of black ladies in the back that loved the Morgan Freeman bit.
I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm a 70-year-old black man with chocolate chips on his face.
Taxi was losing his mind over philosophizing. You'd seen it!
If an Asian salad is made in America, is it an Asian American salad? The fish drown?
Maybe he didn't see it. He wanders around a lot at his Mara, so maybe he didn't see that bit. He's also completely insane, so maybe he was seeing something else. He was dragons or something.
Back in the early 90s, I drilled into the back of my head chasing the perfect high. Yeah. I don't get headaches anymore.
His laugh is the best part of this whole show. Thank you, Johnny.
At Ron DeCar's event center, they like the edgy stuff, but there's a rule that you can't say the F-bomb. You can't say the fuck word. You just can't say the fuck word at all. Can't say fuck.
In case you can't tell, I do a lot of what my ex-wife called stupid voices.
So I challenged myself to do a bit of a clean set.
Like, would you do it for a Scooby snack? Hey man, screw that. How about a doobie snack?
You can see it in the set. And it went pretty well, but I don't think it had the impact that using completely free words has. Like, instead of saying, fuck off, I said,
no.
Which still ended up being pretty amusing. Or like,
are you eating them? Is somebody eating them? Damn it!
That didn't go that well, you know what I mean? So sometimes it works just as well. Other times, you kind of need the words. There's a reason that people laugh at the fuck word. It's funny. When I did the Ralph Wiggum bit, I normally pick someone in the audience to interact with, and this time I interacted with the only people that were in that audience, an old lady.
My mommy burns symbols into my hand when I touch my special no-no place.
She was giving me googly eyes from then on. She was on it.
That dog's a monster. What are you putting in those Scooby snacks? Like mostly other dogs and angel dust.
I did the set that ended up becoming kind of my type 5, type 7, which is the philosophizing, and then it goes into voices. So I kind of put the two best bits from both sets together, and to this day it's still probably what I use for like the biggest audiences.
Not wearing that rosary, but walking in hosiery.
Before I actually did my set, I did the cowbell routine with Andrew, with Toxic Flow.
It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes.
Toxic Flow did his entire set, and then at the end I just interrupted him.
Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good, but I think it needs a little bit of work.
What's that? Yeah, what's the heckler.
People thought that I was actually a heckler. People did not know that this was a bit. It was exactly what we wanted it to be.
What's that?
I think what you're working on there needs some work.
Warren, give this guy a microphone.
Once he told them to give me a microphone, I think they started understanding that it was a bit, but it was pretty nice because I could tell that people were super uncomfortable.
I'll take a microphone from you.
Need a little work. This is my showstopper.
Thank you, Jenny, baby. Come on.
Hold on.
What are you doing here?
Also, it was before I did my set, so I was a stranger.
Oh my God, it's Christopher Walken. What are you doing here?
I'm not doing too bad. How you doing?
Holy shit, I can't believe it. Hey, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
I'd never worked that room before. They'd never seen me before, and I just started heckling this guy as a character.
Well, what's your point? You interrupted me as I was getting my applause.
What you got here is you got comedy gold, baby. But it needs something. I think something's missing.
Something's missing.
Yeah, a little something's missing. Something I always like.
What is it?
You gotta have more cowbell.
Cowbell?
You gotta have cowbell in this piece. This number.
Cowbell?
They lost it when I said cowbell.
I'm killing this place here. You wanted to do a cowbell.
Yeah. With the hose song, hose is wonderful, but hose with cowbell, that takes it to the next level, baby.
There was enough young people, and especially the comedians in the back, that knew the routine, that when I said, you gotta have more cowbell, they're like, ah, God, that's great.
Even if I try that, where the hell am I going to find a cowbell now? I don't got anything in here.
It's funny you should mention that. I happen to have a cowbell right here.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you gotta have cowbell. This is the only way this is gonna work.
It went really well, actually. I gotta give props to Andrew. That whole bit worked perfectly.
Okay, we'll see if it works. We'll just do a little piece here.
A little piece of it.
Okay. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes.
Now that's a masterpiece, baby.
Oh, you know what? He's got it.
You're watching 100 Nights with Strangling Jack. Thank you very much.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Put your hands together for rock!
I just want you guys to know, Ken was not joking about his yearbook. He was voted most likely to survive till next year. I'm Balls Out Rock. Thank you.
That's the absolute truth.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I signed it. Probably Rock is his first name, but what's about the balls out part? Well, let's get the party started.
Yeah!
I know you guys miss it if you don't see it.
Give it up for Mrs. Linda Boo for opening us a mic. Awesome mic. Give it up for yourself for supporting live comedy. And give it up to me, your host, Chance Enns. Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
The next night, night 14, was Friday Funnies again.
Super talented guy, really happy to know him. Good friend of mine, Mr. Strangling Jack. Put your hands together, guys.
Friday Funnies went really well the week before, so I had high hopes. But I had a new set, and so I didn't have high hopes.
I'm gonna do new stuff I haven't tried before, so expect it to fuck up and forget half of it.
Both of the times that I premiered a new set before, it went really bad. One was the dive bar, which we all know about that. And then the other one was the second night at the Baja Grill, which I ended up rewriting the whole set after doing it. So I was really nervous because so far premiering new sets didn't go well for me.
So Lex Luthor's the president. I mean Donald Trump. Damn it, I always mix those two up.
I put together the Trump challenge stuff into a bit and I expanded on it.
Donald Trump is so orange.
How orange is he?
He's so orange, he doesn't rhyme with anything. By the way, on that topic, you remember that old joke about jacking off and eating Cheetos turning your dick orange? That activity is now called the Donald Trump. That is the stiff orange dick with terrible hair.
And then I had a Arnold Schwarzenegger bit that written years ago.
Did you guys see The Expendables? The only problem is they all sound fucking weird and no one talked about it. They didn't address the elephant in the room, which is that you can't understand these people. Everybody get down! Yeah, that's right, everybody sit down. No, look, there's no chairs here. I said everybody get down. I can't understand you. Could you speak up a little bit? You're mumbling. Talking to my good ear. What?
But I needed a way to connect them, so I wrote the whole Schwarzenegger bit about hosting The Apprentice and being governor and stealing from the Native Americans and all that stuff. That entire thing I wrote that day at work.
You knew about him being governor of California? I was living in California at the time. That shit was surreal. Like, he kept going after the Native Americans. It was really weird. Like, that was this big thing. It's time for them to pay the fair share. You guys remember that? Oh, yeah, good.
I thought I was going to completely flop that too. But it actually went really well. I was surprised. It was the first night trying out a set with brand new material and stuff that I'd written that same day. And it actually went really well. I was really surprised.
What he wanted was for them to pay taxes on the casinos. Which, I mean, the problem is it's sovereign land. They decided on that hundreds of years ago. Right? It's like the point of reservation is you give them a shitty piece of land and then you leave them the fuck alone. Right? You don't leave them alone until you can make a profit off of it. And they're taking advantage of us. And we've always been so good to the Indians.
That set is actually a really good example of callbacks. There's 3 callbacks in there.
Okay, so Lex Luthor's damn it, I did it again! They're the same person in my mind. They give up and just start spouting catchphrases out. Like, stay here, I'll be back. I'm your worst nightmare. It's not a tumor. I am the law. It's time for the Indians to pay their fair share.
You have Amend for Arnold.
He's starting a campaign to amend the Constitution so that he's allowed to run, at least run. It's called the Amend for Arnold campaign. Amend for Arnold!
Which he calls back to.
And then Schwarzenegger's groping people on set. Grab, how you doing? Slap, it's nice to meet you. Honk honk, amend for Arnold. That's my new slogan, put it on your bumper sticker. Honk honk, amend for Arnold.
And then you call back to that at the very end.
That's right, new tongue actin available at Rite Aid, Walgreens, and other fine retailers. Brought to you by the Arnold Schwarzenegger Constitutional Amendment Campaign. Honk honk, amend for Arnold.
By that time, people have forgotten that bit, and you say that at the end, and it kills them. So it's a really effective use of a callback in that set.
One of my favorite comedians is Ellen DeGeneres. You feel like she's talking to you, and then all of a sudden she hits you from the left side, you didn't see the joke coming. That sits in your brain, you're sitting there with it. Then she does what's called a callback.
Callback is whenever you're taking something that was done earlier in the set and kind of referring back to it, I guess would be the best way to put it.
But I think those are so cool when you're telling a story and then you go all the way back to the first part of your story and everyone goes, yeah, you started with that joke.
Yeah, I never really thought about the definition of a callback. You try to just know what it is.
The callback is when you tell a joke and you have a punchline, and then later on in your set, you call back to that same punchline.
It's kind of like pornography. You know what it is when you see it, but you can't describe it.
There's rules to comedy.
I liken it to sports. There are rules in baseball. There are rules in football. You don't just go out, throw the ball around and do whatever. There are rules you have to follow to be successful. Same thing in comedy.
It's important to stick to those traditions, I think.
There are setups. There are punchlines. There's different deliveries.
Once you've established yourself, you can go off on some kind of strange tangent like, say, Andy Kaufman, or on a political bent like, say, Louis Black.
Think of your favorite stand-up comedian. If you watch their set, you can analyze when the joke falls.
He started out the same way every comic does, by just learning the very basics of comedy. The rule of 3.
My favorite rule of comedy is 3 is funny. The rule of 3. It's amazing to see it in action.
there's a lot of different interpretations for the rule of 3.
You can kind of mention something 3 times before it gets old.
They say, you know, if you say it 3 times, then that clicks in people's brains a little bit better.
You know, like with the love and hate list I was talking about earlier with the tweakers. I hate tweakers, I'm jealous of the metabolism, the constant motivation, but I love the fact they recycle. There's 3 things right there. If I keep on going on things I hate about tweakers, the audience is going to get bored of it.
It happens no matter what type of comedy it is. Movie, stage, stand-up, improv. 3 is a funny number.
It's a build. It starts mundane, and then the next one is mundane but a little bit better.
The first 2 things will make absolute sense. The third thing is usually where you say something they don't expect.
The third one is your joke, your punchline.
Unless it's frog puns, then fuck the rule of 3s.
Strangle us, Jack, so we can go home.
What, do you want me to kill the audience?
Yeah!
Night 15 was a return to Ron DeCar's event center. It didn't go nearly as well. Like, the last time was actually pretty decent, considering the amount of people. But this time, it was new material that I'd only done once the night before, and it wasn't like my type 5. It was stuff I was working on.
That was great seeing the action stars together, especially Stallone and Schwarzenegger. But the problem is they never addressed the elephant in the room, which is that it's very difficult to understand these people. One of them has a facial stroke, and the other one was raised by an SS officer. They sound weird. And they never talked about it.
I got a couple of giggles, but they mostly just weren't paying attention. They mostly just didn't care at this young guy talking about Bill Cosby being a rape monster.
And then Bill Cosby raised that to the next level. He became a rapist. He raped like 40 women. You can't do that. It's like a rape monster. That's excessive. That's too much. I'm going to say that's too much.
Okay, they did laugh at that, actually. They laughed at the rape monster. We all did.
And first of all, where are you going to get this cowbell?
Yeah, it's funny you should ask. I happen to have a cowbell right here, baby.
I don't feel too bad. Nobody did very well that night.
This is about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes.
Isn't that amazing? Come on, baby.
If it had been the first night and I'd had that reaction, I'd have felt like shit. But the fact that I had a good response the night before means that I knew what I was doing with that set. It was already proven. It didn't get a great response. That's fine. I already know it works. I had some good news though. That night I booked my first half-hour show. Justin Joe Brown wanted me to headline as Mara and do a full half hour.
This guy's an icon, I just want to let you know that. Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
I've seen a lot of guys start stand-up and, you know, actors and everything else, and dude, they'll struggle for like a year to get 5 minutes. This dude had like a headline set in a month. It's fucking nuts. I've never seen anybody churn material out to that level, which was impressive.
Nothing could bring me down from that anyway. So some shitty show in front of a bunch of old ladies, that's alright. I've had that when I was stripping.
Yeah! I'm telling you, my guy. Hold on. This is the fucking sun. Like a lizard in the desert.
If you go back and watch Live from a Noisy Restaurant, you know that that's that half-hour show. But you can also see the progression.
Hollywood runs on weed, right? They got like surprised that it took that long.
Like Hollywood runs on weed. Without weed, half the industry's gone.
Where it started at the dive bar and like the first nights of doing these things to where it was at that show where I was actually pleased with all of it.
Without weed, there'd be like half the actors out there probably. Like no more James Franco, no more Eminem, we fucking gone. Keanu Reeves, no more Keanu Reeves.
No more James Franco, Eminem, like the whole rap industry, that's gone, that never happened. Jazz also, that's gone. Keanu Reeves, but without weed, I don't think Keanu Reeves would have ever been born. I think he's half weed.
And you can see all the little things that worked its way into something that actually looks pretty good, and what got cut out.
The reason I was watching daytime television is because the only other thing on was Star Wars Phantom Menace. Fuck that shit, I'm not inflicting that on my eyes again.
I'd rather watch Jerry Springer ruin America. I'd rather watch Rory Kovich steal money from black people.
and what stayed.
I like to do tall shit. I like to fuck with people. Like I'll dress up like Abraham Lincoln, then walk into a convenience store and buy 4 scores.
What got improved?
I also like to fuck with people. Like I once rented out a place in a midget colony. And so every day I play Godzilla. I get up in the morning and I crush their houses. That last part is I had halitosis. More effective than you think.
It's a good thing to watch the first nights with each of these sets and then watch that, and you can see the progression of a comedian.
Or I play the Hobbit. Right? That's where I'd be Gandalf.
Gandalf the Grey. Come here, little hobbit. And now I will use my superhuman size and strength to force myself upon you. And there's nothing you can do about. Where'd you go? Who gave you that fucking ring? Oh, well. Time to find another hobbit to fuck.
That was the mid-season finale. Stay tuned in 6 or 8 or 10 weeks or half a year for the second half of this season. Okay, so what are we all doing here? Yes.
Some of the local talent that's on their way up that's really working out.
Stop.
Motherfucker! This motherfucker right here gonna turn off on me.
Does being transgender help or hinder your career?
I consider it an asset.
I thought that was Chaz Bono. You're right. It's terrible.
You can call me Chaz. It's okay.
What you think, Steve?
Isn't that what? Who's Steve?